Good afternoon, Daljit ma'am, Ravinder sir, and all other students. Today we are starting with a new chapter, chapter number 13, volume and surface area. In this, one portion is deleted from the syllabus this year, that is frustum of a cone, that is exercise 13.4. That 13.4 is deleted. This is the deleted portion. Rest till 13.3 we have to do in our notebooks. Now notebook. Today we have to start with this chapter with the discussion of the formulas, and you have to write these all formulas. See, this is already written here as I have explained the same to 9th grade students few days back. So the same I'm going to explain to you. That time I have written this. So you have to write down the same in your notebook. If something is not clear, then you have to ask me at the same time. I'll explain you from here. Start writing, put the chapter name, chapter number 13, volume and surface area. Write today's date, chapter name, write formulas, and first is cube. As we all know that cube has all the faces square in shape. So how many faces cube has? 6 faces, and all these 6 faces are square in shape. And this you have studied in 9th also, even in 8th also. So there should not be any other problem. The main is you have to understand the concept which I am explaining here. So perimeter of cube means the length of all the sides of the cube. And how many sides are there in a cube? 12 sides. And all the sides are equal, because in cube all sides are equal. So therefore perimeter of cube is 12a, means 12 multiplied by side. Keep on writing, okay? Keep on writing with the explanation part. I'll keep on giving you one minute to write in between. After this, volume of cube. See, if you want to calculate the volume, then the basic formula is area of base multiplied by height. Volume of cube means area of base multiplied by height. That why I am telling you this formula. This will help you in some of the questions, or this will make your concept more clear. Okay, so that's why I just write this formula also. A volume of cube is equals to area of base multiplied by height. Now in this cubical box, just see what is the base. This being the base in this. Yes, and the base is square in shape, and the area of square is a square. See this? Area of square is a square, and height is a. So that's why the volume of cube is a cube. Is it clear? Volume of cube means area of base multiplied by height. This way, this means this is the formula, but you have to learn this a cube. You have to apply in the question a cube. I have told you how the formula has been derived. Okay, so volume of cube is area of base into height. So that is a square into a, that is a cube. So volume of cube is a cube. Perimeter of cube is 12 into side. Now, after this, curved surface area, lateral surface area, or we say area of 4 walls. Everything is same. Once you have written this cube, you can tell me, sir, we have written. I'll proceed to the next. By the time you have to, I am explaining this to you. Curved surface area, if it is written, or lateral it is written, or area of 4 walls, it is all same. Okay. Suppose you all are sitting in a cubicle room. If you're sitting in a cubicle room, then look at the 4 walls. Okay, imagine that is a cubicle room. So all the 4 walls will be square in shape. So area of 1 square is a square. Side square, no. Then area of 4 squares will be 4a square. So if we want to calculate the area of 4 walls in cube, that is 4a square. And one more thing, the basic formula is perimeter of base multiplied by height. Just think on this formulas also, we'll be using it somewhere. Perimeter of base multiplied by height. Now what is the perimeter of the base? Base is square in shape, and perimeter of square is 4 into side. 4a is the perimeter of square. Multiply by height, multiply by a. A is the height here. So that's why the formula is 4a square. Is it clear? Now CSA, LSA, area of 4 walls means with area of 4 walls, we have to add top or bottom. Top means the ceiling, bottom means the floor of the room. Okay. So if we have to add only one out of this, either top or bottom with 4 walls, then it means we are including the 5 faces of the room, 5 faces of the cube. 4 walls are the 4 faces, and the 5th face can be the top or the bottom. If we are including the 5 faces only, then the area is 5a square. Then TSA is 6a square, and TSA means total surface area, in which we have to include all the faces, 4 walls, top and bottom. So it includes 4 walls plus top plus bottom. So that's why 6 faces are included, therefore 6a square. Is it written? Yes. Okay. Next shape, cuboid. Where this is length, breadth, and height. So how many length are there? First of all, see in the figure. This is the length. This is the length. These two are the length. Then this is also length, and this is also length. So there are 4 lengths. Then how many height? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 heights, and there are 4 breadth. See this? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 breadth. So 4 length, 4 height, and 4 breadth. So that's why perimeter is 4 in bracket L plus B plus H. 4 length, 4 breadth, and 4 height. Then the volume is, the basic formula is area of base into height. So area of the base, what is the base here? Rectangle. So rectangular base, area of rectangle is L into B multiplied by height. So L into B into H is volume of cuboid. Keep on writing. Then area of 4 walls again, perimeter of base into height. What is the perimeter of rectangle? Twice of L plus B. Why I am talking about rectangle? Because this base is rectangular base. In a cuboidal room, if you are sitting in a cuboidal room, then the floor of the room might be rectangle there. See, it must be rectangle. So 2L plus B is the perimeter of the base of the room multiplied by height. So that's why we can say area of 4 walls is 2L plus B into H. These all formulas are the old formulas. So make a note of this, be quick. Still I'm explaining it to you. Then area of 4 volts plus top or bottom. If you have to include either top or bottom, then this is area of 4 volts, 2L plus B into H, that we have done here. Then top is also a rectangle and bottom is also a rectangle. So we have to add L into B, length into breadth, because the area of rectangle is L into B. And the last TSA. TSA is twice of LB plus BH plus LH. Note it down. Done. Good. Others also complete. Tomorrow is Saturday and there will be lectures. Maybe timetable is sent to you. It will be sent to you. So there will be my lecture also tomorrow, one lecture of mathematics. So we'll be doing the first exercise of this chapter. The explanation of the question in this chapter will take time. So that's why we need more lectures to explain this chapter. Done. Now next, cylinder. So this is cylindrical shape where the top and bottom are circular, and this is representing the height of the cylinder, H, and this is radius R, or we can say here this is what? Radius, represented by R. So area, we can't say here area of 4 volts. We can say CSA, curved surface area of cylinder, in which the top and bottom circles are not included at all. So in CSA, never the top and bottom are included. So again, the same basic formula, perimeter of base multiplied by height of CSA. This we have done. No, here also see this. The basic formula is same in these three shapes. See, CSA is perimeter of base into height. CSA is perimeter of base into height. With the help of this, you can make your formula. If you have forgot the formula, then you will be able to make it by your own. So perimeter of base into height. What is the perimeter of this base? What is this base? Base is circle, and perimeter of circle is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r multiplied by h. So 2 pi rh is CSA of cylinder. Then CSA plus top or bottom. If we have to include either top or bottom, both are circles. And if we have to include the area of one of the circle, then we have to just write here pi r square. So CSA, that is 2 pi rh, plus top or bottom. For top or bottom, we have to add pi r square. And in TSA, we have to include both top and bottom. So top is also pi r square and bottom is also pi r square. So pi r square plus pi r square is 2 pi r square. See, area, see, CSA plus top and bottom, 2 pi r square. So we can take common 2 pi r h plus r. This is the formula for TSA, which we should use. Okay. After this, volume. Volume is area of base into height. Area of base. Base is circle, so area of circle is pi r square multiplied by h. So pi r square h. Always keep this in mind. In CSA, perimeter and height will be multiplied, and in volume, area and height will be multiplied. Perimeter of base and area of base. These are the common formulas, which you can use in these three shapes till now that we have done. Because here the derivation is so simple. These figures are shaped. These figures are same from top to bottom. straight from top to bottom. That's why these formulas directly can be applied, which I have told you. But from cone, from top to bottom, it is not same. From bottom, it is a circle, and top, it is just a point. It's not like this. So that's why here we will not be able to apply directly that formula. It is possible to apply that, but with some sort of derivations. That is not required to explain now. Okay, that will take a lot of time. Now cone. Have you written this? Cylinder. Moving on to cone now. Slant height. In cone we have this perpendicular height represented by h, and radius represented by r, and slant height which is represented by letter L. So L is equals to under root h square plus r square. So we can calculate L. Yes, Kunal, class will be there tomorrow. So L is equals to under root h square plus r square. Here we are using Pythagoras theorem. See, with the help of Pythagoras theorem only these formulas are made. L is equals to under root h square plus r square. H is equals to under root L square minus r square, and R is equals to under root L square minus h square. Note it down. Then CSA and LSA. So curved surface area is pi RL. Total surface area is pi RL plus pi r square. Pi r in bracket L plus r. Volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. You can learn the volume formula just like this: 1/3 of volume of cylinder. Volume of cone is 1/3 of volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. And just you have to write here 1 by 3. You'll get the volume of cone. These are new formulas. What new? Everything is old. You have done this in 9th also. Write it down. We have to begin with the exercise today only. We should do 1 or 2 questions today. Done. Next, sphere and hemisphere. Write down these formulas, the last. CSA or TSA. See, in sphere, no, we can't say that CSA and TSA will be different because sphere is just a spherical ball. So ball has only one surface area that can be called as CSA or TSA. Curved surface area or total surface area. Okay, so that is 4 pi r square. Let me tell you one thing that previous year we have organized mathematics activity on the ground. Okay, that you can recall, and in that activity there was a student of 10th which has now passed out. He has made an activity on sphere. Okay, that was like that CSA of sphere, the area of a spherical ball is equals to the area of 4 circles. That's why this formula has been made. Pi r square is the area of one circle. Okay, and 4 pi r square means the area of 4 circles. Okay, so CSA or TSA of sphere is 4 pi r square, means 4 multiplied by the area of circle, and volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. See, formula learning is very important. All the formula should be there in your mind so that there should not be any confusion while solving the question, that you don't know the formula, then no use of doing this chapter then. Hemisphere CSA is 2 pi r square because it will be the half of sphere. And TSA, here we have TSA because there is a circle now. When you will cut this sphere into 2 equal halves, then one of the half you can see a circle. In both the 2 halves there will be presence of circle. So this area is CSA, and this circular region is another circle surface area, that is 3 pi r square will become 2 pi r square CSA, and one circle is added, then it is equals to 3 pi r square. Now volume is half of this. It is 4 by 3 pi r cube. It is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Note it down. I hope you have written this. So we can begin now with the exercise. So these all formulas have been written. So one shape, the formula related to one shape we have not written as it is not in your syllabus this year. So first term, I am not telling you that, and we will not be going to do that exercise even. Exercise. The questions are very conceptual. The understanding of the question plays a very important role. Okay, it is not like this that R is given, H is given, just take out the CSA or TSA, nothing like that. Okay, this will make your understanding much better, the questions given in this. Now the first and one of the easy question of the exercise, two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter cube are joined end to end. So there was one cube, then there is one more cube, and both have 64 centimeter cube volume. This cube also and this cube also. Okay, and they have been joined end to end. If these two cubes will be joined end to end, then this will become a cuboid. Yes, no? You should make a neat and clean diagram. Okay, I have just made a little rough, too much of rough. So write volume of each cube is 64 centimeter cube, and volume of cube we know that is a cube equals to 64. A cube is equal to 4 cube. Cube cancels out, so a is equal to 4 centimeter. So the side of the cube is 4 centimeter. If a is 4, then what will be the length of this cube? Sorry, this cuboid. This cube, when you join two cubes, then it will get converted into a cuboid. Now just write dimensions of cuboid is length will become 4 plus 4, 8 centimeter. Length will become 8 centimeter. Breadth will be 4 only, and height will also be 4 only. See this? Height and breadth will be same, but length will get double. 4 and 4, 8. So breadth is also 4 and height is also 4. And we have to find surface area of resulting cuboid. So surface area means total surface area of cuboid twice of LB plus PH plus LH twice of 8 into 4 plus 4 into 4 plus 8 into 4 twice of 32 plus 16 plus 32, 80 into 2, that is 160 centimeter square. Note it down.
Good afternoon, Sagar sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, one boy is there, Yug, not mention grade name, and one boy is there, Chaitanya Malik,
Yes,
sitting in class.
Chaitanya Malik. He is not even writing. Are you writing, Chaitanya, or just looking into the video?
Sometimes switch off the video, sometime eating,
Hmm.
sometime roaming in room.
Hmm. Okay. So you can be out of the class, Chaitanya, if you are not here to study. I can remove you. Removed.
Yug still not mention grade name.
Yug, just wait. Yug, you should come with your grade and section. Okay, it is mentioned now.
Now
And
fine.
okay,
Continue, sir.
okay, okay, Yug, okay, okay. You forgot to change. He's writing, sir. I forgot to change. Keep this in mind now. Okay, now next question. A vessel is in the form of a hollow hemisphere mounted by a hollow cylinder. You have to concentrate on these words. Hollow hemisphere mounted by hollow cylinder, and there is one word, mounted by. Now what kind of figure it will be? A vessel in the form of a hollow hemisphere. So I am making a hollow hemisphere. It is mounted by a hollow cylinder. It means a cylinder is there on the top of this hemisphere. The diameter of the hemisphere is 14. The diameter of this hemisphere is 14. If diameter of hemisphere is 14, then of cylinder will also be 14, obviously. And the total height of the vessel is 13 centimeter. See, if the diameter of hemisphere is 14, then radius will be 7, and this is also a radius of the hemisphere, that is 7. Now 13 minus this radius 7 will be seen as height of the cylinder. 13 minus 7, that is 6. It is the height of the cylinder, and radius of cylinder is 7, which is the radius of hemisphere. So if you are able to make the figure correctly, then it is possible for you to solve the question. Otherwise your question will be wrong. So this is a hollow hemisphere mounted by a, means there is something on its head, that is a hollow cylinder. If it is written mounted on a, See, if it is written hemisphere mounted by a cylinder, it means cylinder is on the hemisphere. If it is written mounted on a cylinder, then figure must be like this. Means cylinder at down and hemisphere at the top. So you have to just see this, what is being asked in the question, right? Diameter of hemisphere is equals to diameter of cylinder, that is 14 centimeter. Therefore, radius in both cases is 14 by 2, that is 7 centimeter. Height of vessel is 13. So height of cylinder will be and it is highly required to write these things in the beginning in boards. Do not directly just write and do not directly just start solving the uh, solution means without writing these things. So height of cylinder is 6 centimeter. Now we have to find the inner surface area of vessel. Inner surface area. See, if they're saying inner surface area, then do not think, oh, what does it means? Whether CSA or TSA. Do not think like this. Think what you have made. Which kind of figure is this? How this figure is explained in the question. This cylinder is hollow and the hemisphere is also hollow. It means they do not have the top and bottom. Means cylinder top and bottom is just open. And hemispherical top is also open because it is hollow. Clear? So we have only CSA of cylinder to calculate and CSA of hemisphere to calculate. Think this figure, think this vessel in your hand, and you will be able to touch from inside the CSA of cylinder and the CSA of hemisphere. And you will not be able to touch the circles of CSA or hemisphere. Fine, because this is hollow, it is open. So inner surface area of vessel is equal to CSA of cylinder plus CSA of hemisphere. CSA of cylinder is 2 pi RH plus CSA of hemisphere is 2 pi R square. This chapter will become very easy for you in terms of calculation also if you are solving it smartly. See, CSA of cylinder I have represented by R and radius of cylinder I have represented by R, small r, and radius of hemisphere also by small r. Why? Because both the radius are same here. So that's why I have used same variable. Otherwise, I would have used capital R or small r or R1 or R2. Understood? So we can take common here. 2 pi R is common. First of all, you should solve the variables. After that, put the values to calculate the answer. It will make your calculation much easier. 2 pi r, we can take common 2 pi r from here. H will remain inside. 2 pi r from here, r will remain inside. Now put the values. 2 into 22 by 7 into r, that is 7. Then h is 6 plus r 7. 7 and 7 cancels out. 44 into 13. 13 4s are 52. Is 562 centimeter square. This is the complete solution. Jay Bhatia has written, sir, 572. Yeah, 572 will come. It is written wrong. 572 centimeters square will come. 13 threes are 52, 2 and 5, then 52 plus 5, 57, 572 centimeter square. Suppose if you write only centimeter here, and this question is of 4 marks, then you will get 3.5. So just for this not writing the correct unit, half marks will be deducted. And you have done this mistake 2-3 times in the question, then they'll deduct 1 mark. Okay. Lecture is over. Just note down till here, and rest will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be a class of mathematics. Timetable will be given to you by your grade in charges. Tomorrow we'll continue with this exercise. Bye. Take care.